Aw, who's a good poochy? Who's gonna rip apart the blue duel and grant its pilot a slow and painful death? You are good poochy. What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the high-grade Kerberos BuCUE Hound from Gundam Seed Stargazer. The three-headed dog that mauled the Gundam to death. It is equipped with a port to use the wizard system and enhance its versatility. Composed of 5 runners and a sizable sticker sheet, the contents are rather light for 1500 yen. Being my first BuCUE experience is definitely a much needed breath of fresh air. However, with the majority of the parts reused from the original BuCUE, it isn't all that different if you've adopted them all before. The dark colored plastics are very susceptible to nut marks as usual, and the need to work on 3 wired necks will require measurements as you only get 1 long wire. Don't worry though, there should be more than enough wire to go by if you cut them into 3 equal segments. Otherwise, it's a pretty fun kit despite its age that everyone should be able to handle. Straight assembly complete, and it's honestly an odd situation with the Kerberos BuCUE Hound. For starters, the dark colors, menacing head sculpt, and Kerberos wizard pack make it without a doubt the most unique BuCUE out there. On another note, the proportions are reflected well, color separation is decent with stickers used on the static mono eye, the sensors on all 3 heads and the rear of the pack, the dark green on the back, and the red on the wings, so for something from 2006, it's not all too bad. However, the color accuracy is odd. It's a very dark green that leans more towards black and natural light, but the green really shows through when it's put against a dark background. Especially weird because the BuCUEs don't use phase shift armor. It's still a bit too dark for my liking, but I can't deny that it is indeed a dark green. All in all, apart from the weird colors, this is genuinely my favorite looking BuCUE out of all of those in the market, even over the Alec variant, which is just white instead of dark green. Articulation begins with a ball jointed head and a wired neck for head tilts, which applies to all of the heads. And the main one also gets a neck joint for further extension. All of the limbs are double ball jointed and double jointed at the bend, as well as possessing a swivel and ball jointed paw. There is also an extension at the abs to provide some midriff movement. The wings are hinged, the turret base can swivel, and the boosters can rotate. Maintaining the same articulation from the BuCUE, it has decent movement range. It's definitely enough to get by for a canine design with no parts prone to falling off. Unless you push it, of course. In terms of accessories, apart from the opening mouths of the secondary heads to access the beam cannons, you get all the effect parts to activate the beam fang system. 2 for each of the secondary heads, and 5 for the main head, including the opening mouthpiece. Sure, the options to selectively use the effect parts is there, but imagine the horror if the blue duel came across 3 of these with the beam fang system on full blast. Finally, you can close up the main head, straighten all 3 of the necks, fold up the limbs, and unfold the treads to display it in its cruising form. A good little compact doggo to put on your shelf, but sadly it doesn't roll around. I did mention that this uses the wizard system, so you can use other wizard packs from the Zaku warrior variants on this kit and vice versa. Though I don't have any of them, so apologies for not being able to demonstrate this feature fully. However, if you do use it on other kits, the horns on the secondary heads can detach for use as beam sabers via the beam fang system. There's also a coupled version of the horns included as a separate piece. From playing around with the head to getting the actual kit, I'm presently surprised by how good the BuCUE mold is, and the Kerberos BuCUE Hound just adds that extra coolness factor onto the package, which is why I will recommend it. Sure, the colors are a minor issue, but everything else is outstanding for a kit of its time. The one thing that sticks out to me is the number of play options, as the original BuCUE just has a twin saber and a swappable turret, while the Logo is merely a skin swap. The BuCUE Hound has tons of beams for great flexibility with the beam fang system, and cross-compatibility with the Zaku warriors is the cherry on top. If you're considering getting a BuCUE, perhaps give this one a try. It's just a load of fun. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching, drop a like and comment if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content like this, and feel free to follow me on social media with the links down below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out guys, bye bye.